Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Ace Combat 2.
Nighttime pursuit play. Our successive attacks have been effective in pushing back the enemy's front line, and they are now beginning to retreat. Just a while ago, reconnaissance caught sight of what seemed to be a fleeing unit. Take off immediately and pin them down. Target, enemy E-767 early vigilante plane unit. This is our first nighttime takeoff. Unfortunately, the enemy is equipped with a jamming device, so we expect radar effectiveness to be reduced. Don't get taken by surprise, and be sure to watch your back.
So, I don't know where I am mentally at this point.
A lot of people don't, yeah. That's one of the things about doing this game in, like, chronological order, is you go all over the release order. Like, you go, like, from 0, which was the, like, the 6th game release, down to Ace Combat 2, because Ace Combat 1/Air Combat doesn't count.
Okay, yeah, that's in the real world.
Yeah. Actually, technically, it is set in Strange Real, but, like, I think, like, Project Ace is more or less said, take it or leave it, you know? So yeah, this one's gonna be interesting, because you were commenting over the briefing about, like, ways that, Ace Combat 2 was different or similar to 0, and, definitely in the control scheme, and, like, the way, like, the radar's set up and everything, like, you'll notice a lot of differences, like, for starters, it's a, lot...
Yeah, it's not like a mini-map almost like the other radar was. It's like a lot more interference, a lot more low-tech kind of thing going on there.
Well, the interference is there for this mission alone.
Oh, okay, well that makes more sense.
Yeah, and it's basically because we're flying this mission basically in a sea of jammer aircraft. Yeah. And
oh, darn, I thought that was just a weird thing that I had only spotted. Oh, well.
No, yeah. Oh, well, good on you for noticing at least.
Yeah, I try to be, you know, paying a little bit of attention at least. You firing 2 missiles each time?
Yeah. Yeah, you only have just regular missiles in this game. The special weapons didn't come into play until Ace Combat 3. And
where's that in the chronology? Is that like the last game ever? And
yeah,
Ace Combat Apocalypse.
Yeah, it's pretty much Ace Combat does science fiction. It's like 2040, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
By then, the F-35 should almost be ready.
No, that thing will never be ready.
Yeah.
Like, right now in the timeline, we're in, like, I think, early April or mid-April 1998.
So, yeah, that is it. It's a little weird how they jump between not only timelines but a little bit in realities.
Yeah.
But I just have to say that Strange Real sound, every time I say it or hear it said, I always think that it's a country that's working on a 2-state solution with Palestine.
Oh, God.
So, and fucking it up with airplanes. But, yeah, sorry, I couldn't help it. I was thinking about that today. I was like, man, it just sounds like some fictional version of Israel.
I know, it's a weird and kind of dumb and dopey name, but then again, that's par for the course for Ace Combat being weird and dumb and dopey.
Oh yeah. Man, these guys are moving. I remember when watching your other Ace Combat videos, these guys just like kind of went down. And
well, yeah, like a big part of this is the fact that the enemy tracking camera hasn't been implemented yet, so like in Ace Combat 4 and 5 and 0 and 6, you can just like hold down the triangle button and like the camera will follow your enemy or your targeted enemy around, and it's just a matter of, okay, maneuvering around to line the shot up. Here you've got to go basically entirely blind with it.
Oh.
Yeah. I know, like, targeting is one of the things that they majorly improved on between the jump between the PS1 games and the PS2 games.
Yeah. Well, I have to imagine part of that is just what the PS1 could handle versus what a PS2 could handle. Even by, today's standards, not a lot, but still. Like, you look at this, it's doing a pretty decent job overall of, like, giving you a lot of different things and also putting enemies out on the screen and all the heads-up display stuff. Like, it's kind of impressive that this is all working on a PS1.
Well, I've sort of compared it in different videos here and there to, like, the Armored Core games, and those were very, you look at them now and they clearly show their age like crazy, but the first couple of PS1 Armored Core games, for their time, were really actually kind of graphically intense big deals.
Man, you're stalling out left and right here.
I know, oh, it's so easy to stall out in this game compared to the other ones. Like, if you tap the brake for like more than 3 seconds, you're going straight down into the ground.
Well, they want to make you high speed, low drag, you know?
Like, they,
there you go.
yeah, they... Like, the big thing that Lunathex always complains about is how they implemented, like, semi-realistic physics in Ace Combat 3, so you would just be crashing all over the place. But this is like them testing it, and then once they saw how it went in 3 and saw what a nightmare it was, they were like, okay, yeah, no, we're just gonna go back to arcade style.
Yeah. Which is really the smart move on that, because if you wanted a flight simulator, there's a lot of them out there. Yeah. Even, you're never gonna get an Ace Combat game to be a flight simulator game. I mean, the whole thing is just like, shoot down as many jets as you can. Here's a million missiles.
Yeah. And that's the thing that makes it great, though.
Yeah. What's the stall speed supposed to be? Is it like 100 miles an hour or something?
It varies from plane to plane, actually. And it's based both on speed and altitude. Because, like, there's a mission coming up where you literally have to go into, like, almost the stratosphere to take down, like, a couple of SR-71s. And even in one of the most nimble planes you've got, like the X-29, like, if you tap the brakes at all when you get up to the altitude where the planes are, you're going straight down.
Jeez.
I know.
That must be fun. At least they're giving you, like, it's a good variety of missions, though, right? It's not a, they're not just dropping you into the same thing over and over again.
Oh yeah, there's a ton of, like, varied missions for what this game is.
Well, I just say that because when you think about, like, PS1 era games and what it could handle, you gotta wonder, like, alright, how many missions where they're attacking ground targets, how many missions where it's doing something, different. But, watching Ace Combat Zero videos, you're like, okay, they're doing all sorts of stuff, and it's kind of like at the limits of what I expect a PS2 to do. So. Yeah,
and like I said, Zero was the last one that they did for the PS2 era before they made the jump to the Xbox 360 for some strange reason.
Yeah. A lot of money from Microsoft, I'd imagine, is
probably.
the answer to that.
Yeah. So, there we go. These are our last 2 objective targets, so the second I shoot those 2 down, the mission's done. And I actually lost them for a little while just because this map is so gigantic and it's happening at night, so everything is dark. So you saw I had to actually open up, like, the main topographical map.
Yeah.
Especially because with that radar interference on the screen and everything, like it already, like, choosing your targets in Ace Combat 2 was a pain in the ass enough, and this mission just complicates it even more. So that's why this one took a little bit longer than the other ones usually do.
Yeah. No, they didn't keep you too long, though. It's just that lock distance, man, that was the real killer there. So we're just avoiding those shots by just going right towards you.
Yeah.
which is a little weird. You spend a lot of time on the periphery there, man. Put all the other ones in one spot. You can't complain too much about those two just out on the edge.
Yeah.
So, but yay. You shot down stuff, and you have a MiG available.
Yeah, oh, we're going to be getting some good use out of that one.
Yeah.